Imagine for a moment that you could travel 1,400 light-years through space and arrive at a world that is practically Earth's twin brother, a planet where you would find blue oceans, rocky continents, and perhaps even life thriving under the light of a sun almost identical to ours. This is not science fiction. This world really exists, and today we're going to explore together one of the most fascinating planets ever discovered by humanity. Kepler 452b, the planet that scientists have nicknamed Earth's older cousin. What makes this discovery absolutely revolutionary is that for the first time in the history of astronomy, we found a planet that not only is in the habitable zone of its star, but orbits a sun practically identical to ours. While most exoplanets discovered to date revolve around red dwarf stars, small, cold, and unstable, Kepler 452b has the privilege of receiving energy from a yellow, stable, and mature star, exactly like our Sun. Discovered in 2015 by NASA's Kepler mission, this extraordinary world is located in the constellation Cygnus, about 1,400 light-years from Earth. To put this in perspective, if you could travel at the speed of light, which is physically impossible, it would still take 400 years to get there. It's a distance that defies our understanding, but makes the discovery even more impressive when we consider that we were able to detect and study this distant world with such precision. The star that illuminates Kepler 452b, known as Kepler 452, is a true mirror of our Sun. It is only 3.7% more massive and 11% larger than our star, characteristics that place it in the same stellar category. But here's the most fascinating detail. Kepler 452 is approximately 6 billion years old, which means it is 1.5 billion years older than our Sun. This gives us a unique window into the future, showing how our own solar system might evolve over the next billions of years. The planet Kepler 452b completes an orbit around its star every 385 Earth days, only 20 days longer than our year. This slightly longer orbit is due to the fact that the planet is positioned at 1.04 astronomical units from its star, a distance only 4% greater than the distance between Earth and the Sun. This nearly perfect proximity places Kepler 452b right in the center of the habitable zone, that special region around a star where temperature allows the existence of liquid water on the surface. But the similarities with Earth don't stop there. The planet receives only 10% more solar energy than our planet, which means its average temperature could be only a few degrees warmer than Earth. We're talking about a difference that could result in a climate similar to what our planet had during the Mesozoic period, about 100 million years ago, when dinosaurs walked through lush forests in a warmer and more humid world. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Kepler 452b is significantly larger than Earth, about 60% larger in diameter and approximately 5 times more massive. This means that gravity on the surface of this world would be about 2.2 times stronger than Earth's gravity. For us humans, this would be like constantly carrying the weight of another person on our backs. Every step would be an effort. Every movement would require twice the energy we're used to spending. But this intense gravity might actually be an advantage for the development of life. The stronger gravitational force would help the planet maintain a dense and stable atmosphere over billions of years, protecting any life on the surface from harmful cosmic radiation. Additionally, the high gravity would also smooth the planet's topography, creating vast, shallow oceans and warm seas, exactly the type of environment that scientists believe is ideal for the emergence and evolution of life. Imagine the possibilities. Crystalline oceans stretching to the horizon, dotted by thousands of archipelagos and tropical islands. Aquatic life forms would have infinite space to diversify, from the smallest microorganisms to marine creatures of impressive proportions. On dry land, vegetation would probably be composed of robust plants, with thick trunks and green or bluish leaves, adapted to thrive under the light of a sun slightly brighter than ours. The animals that would evolve in this world would be true giants of endurance. With dense bones and powerful muscles, they would be perfectly adapted to high gravity. Perhaps we would see creatures similar to our terrestrial arthropods, but with even more robust exoskeletons, or mammals with body structures that would challenge our imagination. The question of flight on Kepler 452b divides scientists. Some argue that intense gravity would make it impossible for any creature to take flight, while others suggest that the denser atmosphere could actually facilitate flight, providing greater lift. Imagine birds with enormous wings gliding through dense skies, or perhaps completely different life forms that developed unique methods of aerial locomotion. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Kepler 452b is what its existence represents for our understanding of life in the universe. For decades, we have wondered if Earth is unique, if the conditions that allowed life to emerge are extraordinarily rare, or if they are a natural result of cosmic evolution. The discovery of Kepler 452b suggests that planets similar to Earth may be more common than we imagined. The fact that Kepler 452b has been orbiting a sun-like star for 6 billion years gives us a unique perspective on the potential for life development. If life really did emerge on this distant world, it had 1.5 billion years more than life on Earth to evolve and diversify. This means that any civilization that might have developed there would be incredibly more advanced than ours. It's humbling and at the same time exciting to think that there might exist a world where life had billions of additional years to develop. What kind of intelligence could have emerged? What technologies could have been developed? What understanding of the universe could these beings have achieved? Of course, there's still much we don't know about Kepler 452b. We can't determine with certainty its atmospheric composition. We don't know if it really has liquid oceans, and we certainly have no direct evidence of life. But the simple fact of its existence dramatically expands our possibilities of finding life in the universe. The discovery of Kepler 452b also reminds us of something fundamental. While we explore these distant worlds and dream about the possibilities they represent, we have only one planet we can call home. Earth remains our only known home in the cosmos, a blue oasis unique in its perfection for sustaining life as we know it. Each discovery like Kepler 452b shows us how special our planet is, but also reminds us of our responsibility to protect it. While it may take thousands of years to develop the technology necessary to reach these distant worlds, we have only one opportunity to preserve the world we live in now. The future of space exploration is bright, and discoveries like Kepler 452b show us that the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Who knows what other Earth cousins are still out there, orbiting distant stars, perhaps even harboring civilizations that, at this very moment, are looking at the stars and wondering if they are alone in the universe. If you were as fascinated by these discoveries as I was, leave your like on the video and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our explorations through the cosmos. And since we're talking about extraordinary worlds, how about clicking on one of the videos that are appearing on your screen now and continuing this incredible journey through the universe with me? Thank you for accompanying me this far and being part of this crew. Until the next discovery through the cosmos.